Okay, today we're just doing a float loading lesson with Freddie, a thoroughbred that's having trouble coming out of the float. Just using my float today because a couple of reasons. The spring that drops the ramp is underneath the ramp and not on the sides, so when he has trouble coming off, he doesn't get his back foot caught in the spring on the side of the ramp. The other thing is too, I've modified the front here to transport young horses, so when I load them in they don't put their head under the front bar. And also with these JR floats, the front bar is adjustable, so I just moved these bars back as far as they can go, so hopefully he doesn't go all the way in and we can teach him to come backwards without going all the way in with his back feet. Hopefully will still be on the ramp. We did one lesson with him last week. So we'll see how he goes today. Leave that alone. Oh, she'll bite it, eh? Hong Kong horse. So I'm only going to let him go in halfway if I can, because I want his back feet to be on the ramp so it's easier for me to teach him to come off. So now, I don't want to force him to come off, I just want him to come off at his own time. So, I just make sure the rope doesn't get screwed or anything. Good boy. Okay, so we've got the feet slightly further in this time, front bar's still in the same spot. So ask him to come off again. Don't pull on his head, just keep his head straight. The reason why this thoroughbred has trouble coming off backwards is because he's middle age and he's been trucked all his life, so he's always been walked off. So that's why he's just learning at the moment how to come off backwards. Okay, so now we had our back feet coming up to about here, up to here. Okay, so now we're just going to move that front bar out. So I'm just going to take this first bar out here so he can go all the way in, and his back feet can go all the way into about here. Alright, so now we've just got the single bar, but we're still going to use this side of the float because this blockage thing here I had installed on this side of the float. Usually he'll be loaded on this side, but until he gets used to not dropping his head under the bar, we'll just leave that there for safety. Come on, Mr. Hong Kong. Okay, so now we're all the way. Okay, no more. Good boy. Okay, so we're all the way in. And let's see what we can do here. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Right, now this middle-aged thoroughbred comes off the float very nicely and goes on very nicely. Okay, so now we're going to put him onto the owner's float here. The ramp is considerably lower to the ground, which is good. But you can see how we've got the springs here, so when a horse is coming off crooked or mucking around, going on, you don't want to get your legs caught in there. And we don't have a head blocker under here, so you have to make sure he keeps his head up. I leave the front door open just so there's more light. Okay, so he's not coming from light to dark. And we're going to put him on this side here, on the left hand side. because we've got this side here set up for his paddock mate, which is a lot wider, a lot chunkier horse. So we're going to just stick with this side. Okay, so I'm just going to let him get used to the float. Doesn't matter how good your horse is or how experienced your horse is at float loading. If you change floats on them, you've got to cut them a little bit of slack and just let them get used to the float. That's going to come off. Okay, so we're all the way in. So you come around. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. What a good boy. Alright, done.